You're watching YCN, your local view. Program airtime is underwritten in part by Bar Harbor Bank and Trust. Looking to purchase your dream home, finance your business, or just find a better checking relationship? Our New Hampshire team is here to help you. We make award-winning banking happen every day. Contact us to see how we can help you. Member FDIC.
This YCN Game of the Week is brought to you by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist, much more than a home heating provider. La Valley Building Supply, with 13 locations and celebrating over 60 years serving you with quality products and friendly service. By North Cape Design Build, who for over 40 years have crafted beautiful custom homes in the Lake Sunapee area of New Hampshire. By Bubba's Bar and Grill of Newberry Harbor, where Bubba wants you to know we're having a lot of fun. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire. Barton Insurance Agency, with quality and competitive solutions for auto, home, business, and life insurance. By The Big Spoon, a small batch bakery and ice cream shop in the heart of Newport, specializing in handcrafted baked goods, exclusive super premium ice cream, and coffee drinks. And Innertown Record, your hometown community newspaper covering the Kearsarge, Sunapee, and Sunshine Town regions.
Good evening, everyone. This is Drew Dumont for YCN. You're tuning in now to the semifinal matchup between the Kearsarge Cougars and the Hopkinton Hawks here for New Hampshire High School Division III soccer, with a chance to advance to the championship game on Saturday on the line. So this should be a lot of fun. For Hopkinton, they're 13-3-2 overall, the number 3 seed led by head coach Scott Zippy. They won last year. They have a lot of experience on their roster. Flipping to the other side, Kearsarge, they're the number 2 seed, 14-0-4, the only team who has not lost a game yet this season. They're relatively inexperienced, though. Head coach Cooper Gunn, this is his 4th season coaching the team, and this is the first appearance for him in the semifinal, and for all of his athletes as well. So should be a good matchup. I'm looking forward to it. Number 2 versus number 3 is always exciting, and with championship appearance at stake, it's going to be really, really fun. You're watching YCN's Game of the Week. Please stay with us.
Additional support for today's game on YCN is provided by Colby Insurance Group, proud to support the NHIAA Division III Boys Soccer Tournament coverage and wishes Kearsarge the best of luck. Go Cougars! By Beltates, a full-service building materials store with 10 locations in New Hampshire and Massachusetts. Find out more at beltates.com. Go Cougars and go Hawks! By Alley Oops Flowers, a retail shop full of creative gifts and some truly unique finds. They love to support small businesses, local crafters, and ethical companies, and the Cougars. NCTV programs are underwritten in part by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating Oil, Propane, and Motor Fuels, with design, installation, service, and maintenance of all types of energy systems, as well as air conditioning and water conditioning. Their friendly, highly trained, and certified staff is available to assist you throughout the process. H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating. North Cape Design Build, for building a custom home from the ground up, a stunning waterfront property overlooking Lake Sunapee or Pleasant Lake, or the fabulous remodel you've been planning for a decade. North Cape Design Build can help your dreams become a reality. High-end custom craftsmanship, discerning contractors, beautifully executed designs. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer in New London since 1997, and much further back as the country press, AccuMail, and the home of the Kearsarge shopper. Echo Communications. LaValle Building Supply, serving homeowners and contractors since 1962. Whether you're an experienced builder or simply a do-it-yourselfer, you'll find what you need at LaValle Building Supply. Barton Insurance Agency provides local access to all your business and personal insurance needs, from auto, home, life, to business liability and related needs. Experience the hometown difference of Barton Insurance Agency. Bubba's Bar and Grill on Newberry Harbor for great land fare, seafood, sandwiches, and Bubba's award-winning seafood chowder. You won't be disappointed. They're having a lot of fun at Bubba's Bar and Grill. The Intertown Record, your weekly hometown newspaper covering the Kearsarge, Sunapee, and Sunshine region of New Hampshire. Online and in print, the Intertown Record. Main Street Bookends in Warner, an independent bookstore providing books, toys, games, cards, and gifts. With a gallery showcasing local arts and artists, Main Street Bookends in Warner. Thank all our underwriters for making your local programming possible on NCTV.
Welcome back to YCN's Game of the Week. They're finishing up some of the PA announcements. So it's going to be a good game for us here tonight. Hopkinton, the number 3 seed, and Kearsarge, the number 2 seed. Semifinal for Division III boys soccer. So now we're going to kick it to the house for starting lineups.
Hopkinton Hawks. Starting goal, a senior, number 0, Hunter Eckner Naylor. Starting defense, a sophomore, number 4, Cooper Owens. Starting midfield, a senior, number 7, Kyle Belty. Starting midfield, a senior, number 8, Christoph Pauly. Starting midfield, a sophomore, number 9, Ollie Zahn. Starting midfield, a junior, number 10, Rowan Boyle. Starting midfield, a senior, number 11, Finn Murphy. Starting defense, a senior, number 13, Evan Gregory. Starting defense, a senior, number 18, Shane Smith. Starting forward, a senior, number 19, Nolan Lindstad. Starting at midfield for Hopkinton, a senior, number 21, Reed DeWitt. The head coach for the Hawks is Scott Zipke, assisted by Josh Katef and Jonathan Dalton. Now let's meet the starting lineups for the number 2 seed, Kearsarge Regional High School Cougars. Starting the goal, a sophomore, number 1, Grady Birch. Starting defense, a senior, number 2, Brennan Wieters. Starting midfield, a senior, number 3, Elias Cooper. Starting defense, a junior, number 4, Cooper Russell. Starting midfield, a junior, number 6, Trenton Judkins. Starting forward, a senior, number 9, Mason Christensen. Starting midfield, a sophomore, number 10, Bryce Selvey. Starting forward, a junior, number 11, Quinn Cusick. Starting forward, a senior, number 12, Blake Rico. Starting defense, a senior, number 14, Jacob Messer. And starting at defense, a senior, number 27, Kellen Sullivan. The head coach of the Cougars is Cooper Gunn, assisted by Theo Selby. Today's officials are Ahmad Tabari, Sebastian Pardo, and David Hockman. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we ask you now to stand and remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. rendition of the national anthem.
What a beautiful moment in a country with sometimes what appears to be so much division. It's really awesome that everyone was able to come together, and the fans, there's the Hopkinton section who started it out, but all the fans for both sides came together to sing the national anthem, even though there were technical difficulties with the system here. So that was awesome. That's a great way to get it started out. I don't know how I'm going to follow that, but that was amazing. Anyways, let's look at the game. You got Kearsarge and Hopkinton, two really good teams. Should be evenly matched. Hopkinton 13-3-2, Kearsarge 14-0-4. And what are really the couple keys to the game that's going to determine who's going to get the win in this one and move on to the championship on Saturday? So I did a little bit of research to try and figure that out. And for Hopkinton, I think their biggest challenge in this game is none other than Grady Birch. He's been tremendous for the Cougars between the pipes all season long. He's been very challenging to score on. I think he gave up 2 goals in the first game of the season, and ever since then it's either been a 1-goal game or a shutout, so it's very difficult to score on him. And then for Kearsarge, their biggest issue is lack of experience. For Hopkinton, Hopkinton's got more experience. You know, they won it a year ago, but for Kearsarge, they don't have the same level of experience. This is Cooper Gunn's 4th season as head coach of the Kearsarge Cougars, but it's also his and all of his players' first appearance in the semifinal. So will the moment become too big for them, or are they going to be able to execute? You're going to have to continue watching to find out. I'm expecting a strong defensive game from both sides. I think we might be getting out of here with a 1-0 or maybe 2-1 game. I think it's going to be very close, so anticipate good defense and strong soccer from both squads here tonight. Getting ready for it. So does the Cougars to boot it down the field towards the Hopkinton end. Throws it back in here. Now trying to bring it up the field. Taken away there. Graco trying to work around the Hawks. Cougars back in their own end to throw it in. It'll be Hopkinton possession after that bounces off of Greco. Evan Gregory throws it in for the Hawks. Hopkinton trying to get some pressure upfield quickly. It's going back here. Cooper Owens over on the other end. Now it'll switch hands. Cougar ball. As it ricochets in the middle there. Going back and forth with the headers. Midfielders clash here in the middle. Cougars taking it back. Pressure from Nolan Lindstad. That will be out of bounds. So it's a throw in here for the Hawks. Throws it back in about where the 35-yard line is for football. You can clearly see the lines. Also used for a football field as there's a shot just wide. Nearly had it there. But Hopkinton quickly getting the pressure upfield. Wow. I think that was Rowan Boyle. Evan Gregory down there as well. Goes back towards the net. So trying to dribble it up the middle of the field here. This is Finn Murphy. Gregory now. That's going to be out of bounds. In case you're wondering, the yellow line is the boundary line. I know you can't see for tonight's broadcast, but you will be able to see it for when this game is replayed in 2 days. Pushing it upfield now. Stuck there in the middle. Hopkinton trying to clear it out of the zone. Taken back away. Grieco. Now Murphy with it. Now in the middle to Smith. Elias Cooper back to the Cougar defense. Hopkinton thinks they have it. The officials agree, so the Hawks will take back over here towards midfield. Taken back away. Murphy to Zahn to Gregory now. Weaving his way through defenders. This is Boyle. Clears it out, finds Cooper Owens around midfield. Christoph Colley there attacking from the wing, trying to get one in deep. Nolan Lindstad was able to recover. Cougars trying to clear it out. Hopkinton trying to stay strong, keep it in the zone. Kearsarge gets it back, working it way up the middle of the field, towards the net. Shot, and that's well wide. Hopkinton defense pressing. Kearsarge wants a call. I'm not sure if they're going to get one. That was Grieco, and we have a yellow card. So key opportunity here coming up for the Cougars. They'll have a free kick from just outside of the box with the Hawks guarding the line there in front of the goal. It's like Bryce Selby there for the Cougars. Eckner Naylor between the pipes for the Hawks. Shot is up and sails beyond, no goal. Goes straight through the goal post. That'd be good for an extra point. But no goal on the play. Hunter Eckner Naylor to kick it away here for the Hawks. Just over 5 minutes into this one. Both squads have had chances, but nothing so far. As Lindstad trips over there, the Hawks are going to have possession going up the field. It's kicked forward by Finn Murphy, trying to look deep. Find it over by the wing. They're going to rule offsides there against Rowan Boyle. Cougars kick it out. Back towards the middle. Shane Smith there trying to guard. Coming up from the wing. Closing in. Towards the net. Deflected. And save is made there. The student section for the Hawks erupts. As it was Quinn Cusick who got in close. But Hopkinton now pressuring down the other side of the field. Back to Grady Birch. Now in the middle. Finn Murphy with it. Kicking it back towards the net, just wide there. Good opportunity for the Hawks. Their offense is trying to sync together. Nearly had that one, but a tough angle to make through there, through the defenders. Lindstad there on the other end. He's applied a lot of pressure. throw in for the Hawks. Coming in from the right side. Here's the chance. Taken away by the Cougars. The defense closed quickly there. Not going to give Rowan Boyle much of an opportunity. He was just able to receive it for about half a second, and they took that opportunity right away from him. Strong defense there from Blake Grieco. Clash in the middle of the field there between the Hawks and the Cougars. Kearsarge currently has possession, trying to work it up. The Hopkinton defense not going to make it easy for them. This is exactly the type of soccer that you sign up to come watch. Hopkinton now back to Kearsarge. Strong defense, but also a lot of opportunities for both offenses. You're on the edge of your seat the entire game. Rowan Boyle brings it up. Kicked up towards the middle now. It's off of Sawyer Zipke. Free kick opportunity coming up here for Cooper Russell. Now back into Hopkinson's end. Off of Shane Smith. Back to the Cougars now. Trying to bring it up. That's going to be well wide. Trying to bring it in from the corner now. Cougars trying to capitalize here. The Hawks trying to get it out. Back over towards the other side. Kearsarge has it now. Regroup trying to bring it up now. Hopkinton takes it away. Looks like Finn Murphy was able to snatch it away. Now trying to work up that right side there. Down on the ground, trying to clear it to the middle. Kearsarge will take it back. Bounces up the field. Eckner Naylor boots it deep. And at least temporarily takes away the concern for the Hawks. In the middle. Nowhere to go with it but backwards as it's taken away here. Lindstad trying to weave it to the middle. Instead, the Cougars take it back. Hopkinton now to throw it in. Coming in from that right side there. Hawks trying to get an opportunity in the box. Instead, the Cougars clear it out for now. Trying to chase him down in midfield. It's Shane Smith. And finally, Finn Murphy snatches it away. Goes tumbling down to the turf. So he was trying to pass it over to Rowan Boyle. So a free kick opportunity here for the Hawks from the 41-yard line. Reed DeWitt to do the honors for the Hawks. Trying to get it towards the net. Save is made. Still a dangerous scoring chance. It's all about angles, positioning, and to be honest, a little bit of luck in those situations. But the more chances that you can create, the more opportunities you'll have to score. Hawks working it out. Now rushing with it downfield, it is Nolan Lindstedt towards the net. Shot wide there. The Cougar defenders were on his tail. It was Cooper Russell there making it difficult on him. Got to give him credit there. Great hustle. Made it tough. So that's well wide. Also got to give credit to Grady Birch. His positioning was excellent and didn't allow for an easy angle for the Hawks to score. In the middle, boots it back up into Cougar territory. That's going to be beyond the boundary line, so the Cougs will get a throw in here. Back in the middle of the field. They dribble it around. I'd like to thank some of our sponsors. Just a reminder to tune in on the first Thursday and Friday of the month for Cougar Chronicle at noon and 7 p.m. Check in every month for what's happening in the Kearsarge district. Email your questions for Ask the Superintendent. It's the Cougars weaving it out of their own end there. So thank you to Barton Insurance Agency, who supports you and your community. Ben says one size fits all just doesn't apply to insurance, which is why every client gets their individual attention. Cougars trying to work it up there. Hawks defenders able to take care of it. This game coverage is being brought to you in part by LaValley Building Supply with their brand new 5,000 square foot kitchen showroom at their West Lebanon store. Now Hopkinton with it in the middle of the field. Kearsarge takes it back. They're able to keep it in. No, going back the other way. Hawks chipping away at it. Trying to regain possession. Still knotted here. 0-0. Just over 14 minutes into the first half here for the Division III boys soccer semifinal between the number 2 seed Kearsarge Cougars and the number 3 seed Hopkinton Hawks. Goes back. Smith there for the Hawks. Kearsarge with an opportunity. Sends it towards the net, but not enough power on that one. Mason Christensen was trying to get something going, but got to get some force behind it. That's out of bounds off of Sawyer Zipke. Kearsarge with the Let's Go Kearsarge chant now. Hopkinton countering with the Let's Go Hawks. That's going to be out of bounds. So corner kick opportunity coming up for the Cougs. From the corner now. Trying to get it out center. It is popped right up in the air. Grabbed right out of the air there. Hunter Eckner-Naylor for the Hawks. Secures it and alleviates the threat. Chance coming up for the Hawks. Birch able to haul it in, scoops it up, motioning to his attackers to get downfield. Hopkinton trying to chase it back down in their own end. Some pressure here from the Cougars. Trying to dribble it along the sideline. That's going to be out of bounds. That was off of Kyle Belty of the Hawks. It's going to be offsides here, so the Hawks will get it back. Kearsarge has it. Back towards the middle. Like a game of ping pong, the both sides going at it, just kicking the ball back and forth right now. Now they're trying to create some scoring opportunities here. So there's Rowan Boyle and the Hawks trying to get attackers deep. Towards the net. Here's Finn Murphy. The defenders for Kearsarge working it out. Cut off there by Shane Smith at midfield. Rowan Boyle is to boot it up the left wing. It's going to be off of Finn Murphy. The Big Spoon Bakery, Ice Cream, and Coffee Shop in Newport is right across from the Opera House for the freshest baked goods, complimented now by both sandwiches and hot soup, open Wednesday through Saturday. Check out Echo Communications for all your printing and mailing needs. They are the home of the Kearsarge Shopper, where the latest YCN schedule can be found every week on page 3. Out of bounds, the Cougars get it back. Rolls down, that's going to be out of bounds. Hopkinton going to make some substitutions. Ollie's on, Rowan Boyle coming out of the game now. Will Leon. Looks like that's Evan Gregory as well back in the game now. Hopkinton will retain possession as they try and work it up the left side. Trying to boot it deep here. Lindstad in a sea of Cougar defenders. Firing one towards the net. Kearsarge's defense really strong. Throwing it towards the attacking territory now for the Hawks. Trying to get one in. That's just wide, sailing over the crossbar. They set it up really well. That was challenging. Sawyer Zipke actually deflected off the net after it went over the crossbar. Just a really tough angle to make a read on that there. Got a close opportunity, but everything moving really quickly down there on field level. Pleased to be up here in the booth. Gregory now going back to try and fish it out of the Hawks' end. Cusick to flex it out of bounds. Hopkinton to get it back here. The Cougars are just going to retreat now, with Eckner Naylor set to kick it back in. Kearsarge attacking now. It's like they took it away. No flag there, or no card initially. Now it looks like we have a whistle from the officials. Injured player down on the field. I think he got a little bit of contact in his knee. We certainly hope he's all right. Additional coverage for today's game is being provided by Alley Oops Flowers, Colby Insurance Group wishing the Kearsarge boys the best of luck, and by Bell Tates, a full-service building material store. Find out more at belltates.com. Go Cougars and Hawks. It is still knotted up 0-0 here with 11 minutes and 33 seconds remaining. So he gets up on, appears to be his own power. He's a little bit shaken up. It's like Quinn Cusick from the Cougars. But glad to see him walking off the field here. But yes, it is still knotted 0-0. About 11 and a half minutes to go till halftime. North Cape Design Build's legacy of trust successfully cultivated over 40 years as they support the Boys and Girls Club in our area at the Mount Sunapee Duck Drop every year. Back underway now. Kearsarge with possession. Now that's out of bounds. In the meantime, let's take a look around the state. Obviously, Division III, not the only one. There's 4 divisions. And there's also the girls section as well. As we flip to the other side of Division III, it's going to be Stevens, who's the number 1 seed, facing off against Raymond on Saturday, back here at Bedford for 3 p.m. for the state championship. So that's what the girls' side of Division III looks like. Following our game tonight, it's going to be St. Thomas, the number 1 seed, taking on Trinity, the number 4 seed. The other semifinal game, the winner of each game, of course, will face off in the state championship. Back to the other end, Kearsarge has it. In the middle of the field now, looking to work it forward. Eckner Naylor exits the crease just to scoop it up here for the Hawks. Now working it up the left side, here come the Hawks. Will Lee, but it's snatched away by the Cougars. Sullivan and company not going to make it easy. Now back to the other end. Hopkinton trying to retrieve it from their own end with the Cougars pressuring. Kearsarge now looking to attack from the left wing. Strong defense from the Hawks. Reed DeWitt to fend him off temporarily. Kearsarge will get another opportunity here with the throw-in from the left side. Bringing it back down towards the end of the field. Birch, the header, back to his teammate. Now the Hawks trying to attack quickly here as the Cougars defenders are able to get it back out to the other side. Hopkinton now chasing it down. Take a breather for a minute. Eckner Naylor able to secure it. Gregory keeps it in to Zipke. That's out of bounds. We get a whistle here. Remind you, it's still knotted up 0-0 here. Clock says 12 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the opening half. It's the Hawks trying to attack. That's out of bounds. The Cougars to throw it in from their own end. Now a whistle. Now the throw-in from the Cougars. Hopkinton cuts off the pass. It was Evan Gregory. Just see a wall of blue defenders there from the Cougars, making a really difficult plug in the lane for the Hawks. Hopkinton will get possession back. Murphy tries to bring it upfield. That's out of bounds. Now Gregory to throw it in for the Hawks. Still knotted up 0-0. Just under 11 minutes remaining here in the opening half. Hawks and the Cougars going at it. Hopkinton trying to bring it up. That's out of bounds. So Kearsarge will get it back. Throw-in coming up here from Evan Gregory. Hopkinton looking to break the scoreless tie here in the last 10 minutes and 10 seconds of this half. Murphy, now it's kicked out by the Cougars. Hopkinton trying to get it back. The battle at midfield. The next YCN game of the week is Kearsarge boys soccer if the undefeated Cougars make it to the championship on Saturday at 5:08 p.m. There's also a chance that we'll be doing Hopkinton if they win. Not certain on that yet. Kearsarge with it at the middle of the field. Hawks try and snatch it away. That's out. The Cougars will retain possession. 9 minutes to go here. Still knotted up 0-0. Hawks get it back in, trying to attack from the wing is Lindstad. That's just got a little bit too much force on it. So it goes out of bounds. But a corner kick coming up here for the Hawks. This is Rowan Boyle. From the corner, trying to get it on net. Deflected away. Hopkinton initially kept it. Now back to Shane Smith. Shane Smith in the middle of the field, trying to fire it back deep. Snatched away by Grady Birch, dissolving the scoring chance from the Hawks. And now back out to midfield. Now trying to close in on the attack. Good defensive play made by Shane Smith with Quinn Cusick threatening there and attacking territory. Knuckleball arcs up towards the middle of the field. Lindstad trying to win it back for the Hawks. Now it is Murphy. Murphy has it for Hopkinton. Bring it up towards the middle of the field. The wall of Cougar defenders is strong, making it tough for the Hawks to penetrate their attack through. Kearsarge kicks it back up towards the middle. Now tough play to make there for Reed DeWitt. That goes out of bounds. Sullivan for the Cougars now. Deflected away off the head of Shane Smith. So Kearsarge will get another chance to throw it in here. Trying to win it back here for Hopkinton. It's Rowan Boyle. Got a little bit caught up there on the turf. Kearsarge to get it back. Another throw-in coming up here for Sullivan. Trying to dribble through. Kearsarge with some pressure. Cawley now trying to keep it in. They rule that he just barely did. Now working it downfield. Lindstad trying to attack from the wing, and nobody's there on the other side, so just got it out of harm's way, I guess you could say. And now Kearsarge to bring it back from their own end. Grady Birch with the kick from the goal. Evan Gregory to boot it back towards the other end. It looks like that's going to roll out. Cougar ball. Bubba's Bar and Grill has a full menu of amazing seafood, Landfare award-winning seafood chowder, hearty sandwiches, and a diverse pizza menu to satisfy any size party. If you or your business would like to support our live coverage of boys and girls basketball this winter, email us at info@ycnnow.com to learn more. We have a lineup of 12 regular season games plus tournament action. Goal kick coming up for Grady Birch. Just passes it to his own Cougar defenders. As we take a look around the state for Division I, it's the semifinals. That's going to be over at Manchester Memorial right now with Bedford taking on Bishop Girton. And later tonight it's going to be Nashua North taking on Wyndham. For Division II, there's going to be the final. It's going to be on Friday at Bill Ball Stadium. Number 5, Conval squaring off against number 2, Campbell at 7:15 p.m. Obviously, you have Division III right now with Hopkinton and Kearsarge in the semifinal. That's to be followed by St. Thomas and Trinity at 6:45 later here tonight. And then for Division IV, the final is going to be Friday night at Bank of NH Stadium, 7:15 p.m. as number 5, Woodsville, takes on number 2, Epping. So that's the boys' side of the state. So we flip it to the girls' side. The final is going to be Saturday at 4:30 at Manchester Memorial, as number 8, Winnicott will be facing off against number 2, Pinkerton. Winnicott, the 8th seed. It's impressive they made it all the way to the championship. For Division II girls, it'll be a 5 o'clock match Friday night at 5 p.m. Bill Ball Stadium with Hollis Brookline, the number 1 seed, taking on Bow, the number 3 seed. As mentioned at one point earlier in the broadcast, the Division III matchup, number 1 Stevens against number 2 Raymond. That's going to be Saturday at 3 p.m. back here at Bedford. And then finally for Division IV girls, they have the final 5 p.m. They'll be Friday night at Bank of NH Stadium in Laconia, of course. Number 8 Profile squaring off against number 2, Portsmouth Christian. So that's a look around the state for you. Remind you, back here is still knotted up 0-0 between the Hawks and the Cougars, as Murphy's trying to draw first blood for the Hawks here. Into the scoring chance, missed by Lindstad. Boyle now towards the net, off the post! Wow, that was a wild play there. You can see we'll have a replay available for when this broadcast airs with the tape. But for those of you missing, Finn Murphy was looking to get it to Nolan Lindstad. He just slipped at the worst possible moment on the turf. And finally, getting a shot there was Rowan Boyle trying to score, but it just hit off the left side of the post. Had Grady Birch at a tough angle, with Hopkinton attackers everywhere. Finn Murphy now and the Hawks trying to get something going. Now Kearsarge trying to attack up the left side, unable to keep it in bounds. So the Hawks will recover, and that whistle will conclude our opening half coverage. It is the Hopkinton Hawks and the Kearsarge Cougars all knotted up 0. You're watching YCN's Game of the Week. Please stay with us.
NCTV programs are underwritten in part by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating Oil, Propane, and Motor Fuels, with design, installation, service, and maintenance of all types of energy systems, as well as air conditioning and water conditioning. Their friendly, highly trained, and certified staff is available to assist you throughout the process. H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating. North Cape Design Build for building a custom home from the ground up, a stunning waterfront property overlooking Lake Sunapee or Pleasant Lake, or the fabulous remodel you've been planning for a decade. North Cape Design Build can help your dreams become a reality. High-end custom craftsmanship, discerning contractors, beautifully executed designs. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer in New London since 1997, and much further back as the Country Press, AccuMail, and the home of the Kearsarge shopper. Echo Communications. La Valley Building Supplies, serving homeowners and contractors since 1962. Whether you're an experienced builder or simply a do-it-yourselfer, you'll find what you need at La Valley Building Supply. Barton Insurance Agency provides local access to all your business and personal insurance needs, from auto, home, life, to business liability and related needs. Experience the hometown difference of Barton Insurance Agency. Bubba's Bar and Grill on Newberry Harbor for great land fare, seafood, sandwiches, and Bubba's award-winning seafood chowder. You won't be disappointed. They're having a lot of fun at Bubba's Bar and Grill. The Innertown Record, your weekly hometown newspaper covering the Kearsarge, Sunapee, and Sunshine region of New Hampshire. Online and in print, the Innertown Record. Main Street Bookends in Warner, an independent bookstore providing books, toys, games, cards, and gifts. With a gallery showcasing local arts and artists, Main Street Bookends in Warner. Thank all our underwriters for making your local programming possible on NCTV.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Drew Dumont here for YCN News. It is the Hopkinton Hawks, the number 3 seed, squaring off against the number 2 seed, the Kearsarge Cougars. Kearsarge still undefeated, and Hopkinton, reigning state champs from last year, trying to defend their state championship title. Still not at 0-0 here at halftime. It's been an exciting matchup, as much as you can for a scoreless tie. We'll have second half action after these messages and a segment about the Christmas show at John Hay Estate. Just a reminder that more segments like this can be seen every week on Yankee Chronicle right here on YCN every Thursday and Friday at noon and 7 p.m. and on demand at ycnnow.com. You're watching YCN's Game of the Week.
Additional support for today's game on YCN is provided by Colby Insurance Group, proud to support the NHIAA Division III Boys Soccer Tournament coverage and wishes Kearsarge the best of luck. Go Cougars! By Beltates, a full-service building materials store with 10 locations in New Hampshire and Massachusetts. Find out more at beltates.com. Go Cougars and go Hawks! By Alley Oops Flowers, a retail shop full of creative gifts and some truly unique finds. They love to support small businesses, local crafters, and ethical companies, and the Cougars.
So we're excited this year because we are kicking off pretty soon another great season at Christmas at the Fells here in the Fells Estate in Newbury. Runs from November 8th through the 16th. The hours are Saturdays and Sundays, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, The show house will be able to be toured from 12 to 4 p.m. As you may know, this is the Fell's largest fundraiser. It's of utmost importance for their operating costs, and we have a really fun seasonal event coming at you with some amazing talent. So this year we have some newcomers, some fresh faces that we've never featured before, as well as some fan favorites. We're really excited to kick off the event with our preview party on November 7th. That is from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. Come dressed in your finest 1920s attire. Ladies' Night, sponsored by Bar Harbor Bank and Trust, is sold out, but a really fun event and a fan favorite that happens every year. New this year, we're holding Breakfast with Santa, which is Sunday, November 15th, 10 o'clock in the morning till 12 in the afternoon. A great opportunity for some of the youngest members of the Fells to come and enjoy a meal with Santa Claus. We're excited to announce that this year, a new addition to our hours, the evening viewing hours, happening from Thursdays and Friday, 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. You could also enjoy the Holiday Cafe Saturdays and Sundays from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Welcome to the Fells. We're standing in the beautiful old garden. We have 5 gorgeous gardens here at the Fells that visitors can explore. And this old garden was built by Clarence Hay. We'd love for you to come by and check out the old garden. Well, the Fells is a beautiful 84-acre estate. And we are stewards of 3 generations of the Hay family. John Milton Hay, who first founded and built his farm here on the estate, was a personal secretary of Abraham Lincoln. We have 1,700 feet of pristine shoreline on Lake Sunapee. It's one of the largest properties that's undeveloped and open to the public. The John Hay Estate at the Fells is a nonprofit. And so in order to sustain this property, we rely on the generous donations of membership, annual appeal, and fundraising. We have big events, and the biggest event coming up is Christmas at the Fells, where the public is invited to come and see the historical home completely decorated. It's a major fundraiser, it's important, and we appreciate your support, so we do hope you'll join us.
You can purchase your tickets to tour the show house or enjoy any of our special events at the Fells website.
It's worth the visit to La Valley Building Supply in West Lebanon, New Hampshire, home of our flagship Kitchen Design Center. Step inside our 5,000 square foot showroom. At La Valley's, there's a price point for every customer, whether you're updating, remodeling, or building new. And no matter which La Valley location you visit, you'll find a talented design team ready to help bring your ideas to life. Visit the flagship Design Center in West Lebanon or stop by any La Valley showroom across New Hampshire and Vermont today. La Valley Building Supply, your hometown choice for kitchens since 1962.
Welcome back to YCN's coverage of the YCN Game of the Week. It is semifinal action here for Division III boys soccer between the number 2 seed Kearsarge Cougars and the number 3 seed Hopkinton Hawks. Still knotted up at 0-0. That was the final score of the only time that they met during the regular season. 0-0 tie. We're not going to be able to have a tie tonight. We're going to have to come away with a winner and unfortunately a loser as well for the team that advances to the championship to face off against St. Thomas or Trinity. They're going to need to either score and win this next second half of action, or they're going to need to win in overtime. Now, overtime rules is sudden death, so that means whoever scores first wins the game. There's 2 10-minute overtime periods if necessary. Again, the game stops if somebody scores once we get into overtime, if that's the case. And then if no one's able to score throughout the first 2 10-minute overtime periods, we go to a shootout, which is best of 3 rounds. And then it just goes round by round until somebody scores and somebody doesn't. So that's kind of what to expect here if we remain scoreless for a while. But it's been interesting. There's been great chances. Rowan Boyle nearly hit in the back of the net, but instead it ricocheted off the left post there at the end of the first half. Nearly had a 1-0 advantage for the Hopkinton Hawks, but we remain scoreless as we're getting underway here for the second half. between the Hopkinton Hawks and the Kearsarge Cougars. Hopkinton has it. Obviously switching sides. We began with Kearsarge going to the right and Hopkinton going to the left. Now it is Hopkinton going to the right and Kearsarge going to the left. So Cougars now trying to attack here, getting it upfield. Now a chance for Cusick, but that's wide there. The Hawks defender's not going to make it easy. In the middle of the field now. Kearsarge gets it back. Now, a battle for possession in the middle of the field here early. Team trying to get it deep and attack, but some strong midfield and defensive play from both squads. Now the Hawks trying to close in. They have an opportunity. Lindstad fires. Save made there by Grady Birch. Kearsarge with the ball, throws it in. Sends it up in the air. Kearsarge gets it back. Throwing it in. It's deflected there. Neither team able to establish a significant advantage with possession so far here in our second half of play. Carefully keeps it inbounds there. Looking a tight line there with a yellow line. Finn Murphy works it through the Cougar defenders. Kearsarge throws it in. Cougars trying to attack. Nolan Lindstad hits the turf as he tries to bring it out of bounds. Here come the Hawks. This is Reed DeWitt to try and kick it in. Beautiful kick there. Scores! Hopkinton leads it 1-0. The Hawks are rough there. Wow. What a play made. It's like Shane Smith makes it a 1-0 advantage. Here's a replay. Oh, Sawyer Zipke, excuse me. I had to take another look at it. Sawyer Zipke was the one who had the goal to make it a 1-0 advantage for the Hopkinton Hawks. Their student section goes ballistic here tonight. So the Hawks lead the Cougars 1-0. 4 minutes, not even 4 minutes into this second half. Wow, that was a great goal there. Sends it up in the air. Cougars now trying to push it up. They'd love to craft a response here quickly. With Hopkinton now trying to add on to their advantage. This is Zipke once again. That's going to be out of bounds. Wow. Tune in on the first Thursday and Friday of the month for Cougar Chronicle at noon and 7 p.m. Check in every month for what's happening in the Kearsarge district and email your questions for Ask the Superintendent. Now trying to get one on net. Save is made. Snatched out of the air by Grady Birch off the corner kick. Deflected by Rowan Boyle. Could have been a 2-0 advantage for the Hawks, but fortunately for the Cougars, they have Grady Birch, maybe the best keeper in the division, between the pipes tonight. Barton Insurance Agency supports you and your community. Ben says one size fits all just doesn't apply to insurance, which is why every client gets their individual attention. Back to Birch, just scoops that up and will handle that pretty easily. This game is being brought to you by La Valley Building Supply with their brand new 5,000 square foot kitchen showroom at their West Lebanon store. It's going to be against the Hawks.
There's no space for that in this game.
Kick opportunity coming up here for the Cougars. About the 40-yard line. Save made by Egner Naylor. Hawks trying to weave it out. That's going to be out of bounds. So the Cougars with another throw-in opportunity coming up. Hopkinton still has to be aware here defensively. That's out of bounds. Egner Naylor to grab it back for the Hawks. So the threat's eliminated for now. Hawks to set it up, trying to get themselves in a position downfield. Cougars dancing around, trying to find an open angle. Hopkinton trying to get it out of their own end, back to Kearsarge. Great play made there defensively by Cooper Owens to help try and clear it out for the moment at least. Kearsarge now regrouping around midfield. Boots it deep there from Grady Birch. Egner Naylor scoops it up. In the middle of the field now. Hawks trying to attack from the wing. Kearsarge grabs it back. Bring it up the wing here. Kearsarge looking to attack from the right side. Out of bounds, so they'll have a throw-in coming up. Kearsarge trying to work it upfield. That's out. Mind you that number 1 seed, 13, 1-1, St. Thomas Aquinas Saints will be taking on the number 4 seed, Trinity, 10-2-4. So some really strong teams, of course, in the semifinal facing off to figure out who will play the winner of this game. With the championship on Saturday. Kearsarge wins, we'll definitely have that game. If Hopkinton wins, we might have that game.
We need to communicate. We cannot let these hooligans win. Take it. This is not a one-man show.
Back to Birch now. Hawks have it. Trying to send it deep here. Lindstad. Birch to come out of the crease. That's out. The Hawks will have possession. Remind you that it's still 1-0. The Hawks lead it. 27 minutes and 20 seconds to go here in the second half. Sawyer Zipke with the game's only goal, scoring about 4 minutes into the second half. Taken away there. Hawks had a decent scoring chance. That will be out. Cougars to get it back. Kearsarge to kick it back in. Trying to attack, taking it away there. Out of bounds, Hopkinton regains possession. Kyle Belty with a nice defensive play. The Cougars now with it, looking to even this thing up, trying to get it downfield. Deflected well wide. That's going to be out of bounds. So it was Blake Greco trying to chase it down. 1-0 Hawks, 25 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Eckner Naylor kicks it away. Cougars trying to keep it in. Working it through the side. Going to be out of bounds there. They were looking for a card. Boots it downfield. That's out of bounds. The Hawks trying to cling to the lead here. They lead it 1-0 under 24 minutes remaining. Kearsarge always dangerous, can never let your guard down. They're trying to work it upfield now. Cougars with it back in their own end. Birch boots it away. It's out of bounds. Pushing it up the side of the field now. Hopkinton there on the tail. Lindstad weaves it away, keeps possession for the Hawks out front. Taken away by the Cougars. Strong defense. Kearsarge now trying to go on the attack. Hawks take it back. Nice tackle made there. Cougars to regain for now and then goes back to the Hawks. Back and forth. Hopkinton trying to work it upfield here. Kearsarge takes it away. Sawyer, Zipke, and the Hawks trying to expand the lead that he created earlier. This is Rowan Boyle on the other end trying to push forward the offense, but Kearsarge now back with it on defense. Charging up the field, Kearsarge trying to knot this thing up. That's wide there, had an opportunity, but no. Mason Christensen. Wide to the right. Making the angle tough with the Hawks defenders right there on his tail. So it remains 1-0 for Hawks for now. Oh, could have been a chance there, but it's wide. We remain 1-0 Hopkinton. Eckner Naylor with it in his crease. Fans getting very loud here. Eckner Naylor to kick it out. Booting it up. Cougars trying to corral their attack into positions. Hopkinton's defense making it really tough. Returning the favor. Kearsarge did that for them for most of the first half. Now Kearsarge in position. Two very strong defenses going at it. Cougars trying to get this thing back even. They trail 1-0 here. The Hawks boot it back out towards midfield. Finn Murphy's got wheels and hustle. He's going to travel all around the field chasing the ball. Hawks have it. Kick it up towards midfield. Kearsarge with it now, back in their own end. Birch kicks it forward. Murphy now with it for the Hawks, working it up. Now checking out that left side of the Hawks. Trying to chase him down. Good defensive play made there by Sullivan. Hawks keep it. Trying to bring some juice to their offense. Cougars currently have it. Now back out to midfield. Kearsarge charging down the field, takes the shot, score! Goal scored there. That's Quinn Cusick, ties it up 1-1. 18:27 remaining here. What a strong goal. Hopkinton in a little bit of disbelief as this thing is back even. So all that work that both squads have put in for the past hour of play, now it'll wash as we're back even here. 18 minutes and 14 seconds remaining. Hopkinton now trying to come up with a response of their own. Weaves it forward. That's kicked out of bounds. Hopkinton now in attacking territory. Save made by Birch. Grady Birch has been strong all year. He's played very well overall in this barn burner of a semifinal matchup with the Hawks and the Cougars, now knotted 1-1. Kearsarge trying to rush down the field. Shane Smith is there for the Hawks, trying to defend. Call goes the way of the Kearsarge Cougars. Kearsarge with a massive goal there. Aiden Skelding. Puts it in the back of the net. So it is now 2-1 Cougars in the blink of an eye. Just minutes ago, it was 1-0 for the Hawks.
Kearsarge goal by number 3, Elias Cooper.
Correction, that was Elias Cooper. Looked like it went off of Skelding from my vantage point. Or sorry, looked over to the wrong side there. So yes, it was Elias Cooper there with the goal. Kearsarge trying to make it 3. Yeah, sorry, looked there at the wrong sheet. So Elias Cooper making it 2-1 here for Kearsarge. Hopkinton trying to come up with a response. Off the post! Save made there by Birch. The Hawks nearly had it even. Finn Murphy then to the other side, and that just didn't go for Christoph Colley. Some changes being made here. The subs now in the game. Go Hawks go, the chant from the Hopkinton crowd. Now Kearsarge responding with a chant of their own. Two to one Kearsarge. With 14-17 remaining. They trailed the Hawks 1-0 for most of the half, but have responded in the past recent minutes with 2 goals now to initially knot it up, now take a lead of their own. We have a whistle, a little bit of a stoppage here. Hawks within their own end now. That's going to be out off of them. Cougars to regain possession here. Hopkinton with it now. Struggle for possession in the middle of the field. Hawks trying to get it back here. Bring it up in attacking territory. Kearsarge defense has been strong all night long. They want to get this thing even before the end of regulation. 12:15 showing on the clock. Hopkinton will have possession of the ball here. Under 12 minutes now remaining. They trail by 1. Kicks it back up. That's out. Trying to bring it up the field. Hopkinton with a chance here. Well defended by the Cougars. They made it very difficult on him. That was Kyle Belty trying to get it even. Trying to get the attack rolling here for the Hawks. In desperate need of a goal in the next 10 minutes. That's how much longer we have left. Now the Cougars keep their foot on the gas pedal, try to keep putting pressure to get themselves more chances and perhaps expand the lead. That's wide there. Hopkinton to try and chase it down. That's going to be out of bounds. The Cougars will regain possession here. 9:25 showing on the clock. That's out. Hawks to get it back. Lindstad trying to attack up the field, has Murphy. Just kicked away at the last second there by the Cougars. But the Hawks will have possession. Looks like it's going to be a corner kick coming up. Yep, and that's what the officials rule. From the corner. Taken away by the Cougar defenders. Shane Smith gets it back for the Hawks. So the Cougars will have a kick from their own end. Remind you, 2-1 here. 7:47 remaining. Kearsarge with the lead, of course. Out of bounds. Kearsarge with an opportunity coming up. Cougars have it. Gregory, that's Cauley, excuse me, and the Hawks taking it away. Hopkinton trying to get people off the field. They want to break this tie. Lindstad! Broken up there by the defenders. Out of bounds. The Cougars to get it back here in their own end. That's out of bounds. That's out. Cougars still have it. 5.5 minutes remaining now. Pressure's really on the Hawks. Try and get it out of their own end and go back down the field and score. They hold it in, boot it downfield. Tripped up there in the middle of the field. Cougars to get it back. They'll have a kick coming up. Kick is up and away, deep into the Hopkinton end. Hawks initially swatted aside. Cougars still lurking. Hopkinton trying to attack. Lindstad unable to save it there for the Hawks. Inside of 5 minutes to go now. Kearsarge still with the lead in this one, 2-1. Mind you that additional coverage for tonight's game is being provided by Alley Oops Flowers, Colby Insurance Group, wishing the Kearsarge boys the best of luck, and by Beltates, a full-service building material store. Find out more at beltates.com. Go Cougars and Hawks. Towards the net. We thank all of our sponsors. Shane Smith and the Hawks trying to attack now. It's deflected there. Hawks have to go back and regroup. Murphy over to the side. It's Rowan Boyle. Hopkinton with late effort here to try and get us back even. Taken away by the Cougars. Bring it downfield. Hunter Eckner-Naylor comes out far. Save made there by Birch. Cougars now taking their sweet time with it. They're going to throw it in. They have the 1-goal advantage. To throw it in here. Eckner-Naylor quickly chucks it downfield. Hawks trying to move as fast as they can. Working against the clock now. Get it into the attacking end, off of Lindstedt, back to the Cougars. Kearsarge has it towards midfield. Free kick coming up here. Cooper Russell. Grabbed up there. Eckner-Naylor. Hopkinton tries to bring it up the field. Kearsarge going to make it tough. Boots it back the other way. Kearsarge now brings it down the field. Mason Christensen. Cougars have it. No, it goes back to the Hawks. Hopkinton to throw it in. And that will be it. The Kearsarge Cougars remain undefeated and advance to the state championship with a 2-1 victory over the Hopkinton Hawks, coming back from trailing here in the second half and now advancing. They're moving on. For now, your HR Clough, Kearsarge Heating, turning up the heat. Player of the game, I got to go with Grady Birch, the goalkeeper for the Cougars. He's stood on his head all night, all season long. What a phenomenal performance from him. For everyone here at YCN, this is Drew Dumont saying so long and good night. Thank you.
Additional support for today's game on YCN is provided by Colby Insurance Group, proud to support the NHIAA Division III Boys Soccer Tournament coverage and wishes Kearsarge the best of luck. Go Cougars! By Beltates, a full-service building materials store with 10 locations in New Hampshire and Massachusetts. Find out more at beltates.com. Go Cougars and go Hawks! By Alley Oops Flowers, a retail shop full of creative gifts and some truly unique finds. They love to support small businesses, local crafters, and ethical companies, and the Cougars.
So we're excited this year because we are kicking off pretty soon another great season at Christmas at the Fells here in the Fells Estate in Newbury. Runs from November 8th through the 16th. The hours are Saturdays and Sundays, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, the show house will be able to be toured from 12 to 4 p.m. As you may know, this is the Fells' largest fundraiser. It's of utmost importance for their operating costs, and we have a really fun seasonal event coming at you with some amazing talent. So this year we have some newcomers, some fresh faces that we've never featured before, as well as some fan favorites. We're really excited to kick off the event with our preview party on November 7th. That is from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. Come dressed in your finest 1920s attire. Ladies' Night, sponsored by Bar Harbor Bank and Trust, is sold out, but a really fun event and a fan favorite that happens every year. New this year, we're holding Breakfast with Santa, which is Sunday, November 15th, 10 o'clock in the morning till 12 in the afternoon. A great opportunity for some of the youngest members of the Fells to come and enjoy a meal with Santa Claus. We're excited to announce that this year, a new addition to our hours are evening viewing hours happening from Thursdays and Friday, 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. You could also enjoy the Holiday Cafe Saturdays and Sundays from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Welcome to the Fells. We're standing in the beautiful old garden. We have 5 gorgeous gardens here at the Fells that visitors can explore. And this old garden was built by Clarence Hay. We'd love for you to come by and check out the old garden. Well, the Fells is a beautiful 84-acre estate. And we are stewards of 3 generations of the Hay family. John Milton Hay, who first founded and built his farm here on the estate, was a personal secretary of Abraham Lincoln. We have 1,700 feet of pristine shoreline on Lake Sunapee. It's one of the largest properties that's undeveloped and open to the public. The John Hay Estate at the Fells is a nonprofit. And so in order to sustain this property, we rely on the generous donations of membership, annual appeal, and fundraising. We have big events, and the biggest event coming up is Christmas at the Fells, where the public is invited to come and see the historical home completely decorated. It's a major fundraiser, it's important, and we appreciate your support, so we do hope you'll join us.
You can purchase your tickets to tour the show house or enjoy any of our special events at the Fells website.
It's worth the visit to La Valley Building Supply in West Lebanon, New Hampshire, home of our flagship Kitchen Design Center. Step inside our 5,000 square foot showroom. It's worth the visit to La Valley Building Supply in West Lebanon, New Hampshire, home of our flagship Kitchen Design Center. Step inside our 5,000 square foot showroom, featuring 25 stunning kitchen displays from 5 of the most value-oriented and innovative manufacturers in the industry. Whether you're ready to design your dream kitchen or just want to explore what's new, you'll find inspiration everywhere. From cabinets and countertops to tiles, sinks, faucets, window treatments, and even a fully working kitchen with high-end appliances. At La Valley's, there's a price point for every customer, whether you're updating, remodeling, or building new. And no matter which La Valley location you visit, you'll find a talented design team ready to help bring your ideas to life. Visit the flagship design center in West Lebanon or stop by any La Valley showroom across New Hampshire and Vermont today. La Valley Building Supply, your hometown choice for kitchens since 1962.
NCTV programs are underwritten in part by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating Oil, Propane, and Motor Fuels, with design, installation, service, and maintenance of all types of energy systems, as well as air conditioning and water conditioning. Their friendly, highly trained, and certified staff is available to assist you throughout the process. H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating. North Cape Design Build for building a custom home from the ground up, a stunning waterfront property overlooking Lake Sunapee or Pleasant Lake, or the fabulous remodel you've been planning for a decade. North Cape Design Build can help your dreams become a reality. High-end custom craftsmanship, discerning contractors, beautifully executed designs. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer in New London since 1997, and much further back as the Country Press, AccuMail, and the home of the Kearsarge shopper. Echo Communications. La Valley Building Supply, serving homeowners and contractors since 1962. Whether you're an experienced builder or simply a do-it-yourselfer, you'll find what you need at La Valley Building Supply. Barton Insurance Agency provides local access to all your business and personal insurance needs, from auto, home, life, to business liability and related needs. Experience the hometown difference of Barton Insurance Agency. Bubba's Bar and Grill on Newberry Harbor for great land fare, seafood, sandwiches, and Bubba's award-winning seafood chowder. You won't be disappointed. They're having a lot of fun at Bubba's Bar and Grill. The Intertown Record, your weekly hometown newspaper covering the Kearsarge, Sunapee, and Sunshine region of New Hampshire. Online and in print, the Intertown Record. Main Street Bookends in Warner, an independent bookstore providing books, toys, games, cards, and gifts. With a gallery showcasing local arts and artists, Main Street Bookends in Warner. Thank all our underwriters for making your local programming possible on NCTV.
It's worth the visit to La Valley Building Supply in West Lebanon, New Hampshire, home of our flagship Kitchen Design Center. Step inside our 5,000 square foot showroom, featuring 25 stunning kitchen displays from 5 of the most value-oriented and innovative manufacturers in the industry. Whether you're ready to design your dream kitchen or just want to explore what's new, you'll find inspiration everywhere. From cabinets and countertops to tiles, sinks, faucets, window treatments, and even a fully working kitchen with high-end appliances. At La Valley's, there's a price point for every customer, whether you're updating, remodeling, or building new. And no matter which La Valley location you visit, you'll find a talented design team ready to help bring your ideas to life. Visit the Flagship Design Center in West Lebanon or stop by any La Valley showroom across New Hampshire and Vermont today. La Valley Building Supply, your hometown choice for kitchens since 1962.
The Lake Sunapee region is one of the few communities in the country where you can ski year-round. During the summer season, the lake provides water skiing, fishing, swimming, and boating. During the winter, Mount Sunapee Resort, located at the south end of the lake, is one of the most popular ski and snowboard destinations in New Hampshire. The views of Lake Sunapee from the trails in Sun Bowl are spectacular. For more information about visiting our beautiful area, contact the Lake Sunapee Region Chamber of Commerce.